silent treatment is a cruel form of expressing yourself when you're upset. It's especially cruel during this time of quarantine or if you're separated from your partner. It's usually done by people who are not emotionally mature enough to talk about the issue. There's many innocent reasons people learn the silent treatment. Maybe their parents practiced it and that's what they saw growing up and it seems natural, so during a conflict or when they're hurt, they automatically default back into that. Or maybe you're just thinking that you're going to get some space and so you're going to use this silent treatment as a way to shut things down. Neither of those is wise, nor are they fair. If you take space, it looks a lot different than the silent treatment. When you give someone the silent treatment, you're actually inflicting pain on them because it activates the same centers in the brain that activate real pain, physical pain. You're doing that when you use the silent treatment. And secondly, it's a very poor sense of punishment. You're trying to make your partner feel as badly as you did, as hurt as you were. And who would do that to someone they loved? It's wise that you think about that before you inflict it on them. And lastly, it can be a form of manipulation. The silent treatment is so difficult on some people and makes them feel so alone that when their partner uses it, they actually will succumb and go along with the manipulator's request. However, I want to caution you to using the silent treatment to manipulate, and the reason is because just because your partner does what you want doesn't mean they're not seething, doesn't mean they're not resentful, and it probably means this relationship will never make it unless you both try to change it. If you're going to work on this, and I highly encourage you to, the first thing I want you to do is I want you to take a timeout, a real timeout. And this is what it looks like. You're hurt, your partner said something, they're criticizing you or something, you stop and you say, you know what? I'm hurt right now and I need a break. I just need to shelf this issue for a while. I'm gonna go for a walk, I'm gonna go for a ride in my car, and then I'll be back and in a better place to discuss this. That's an emotionally mature tactic and a way of handling conflict. Much better and better for your relationship than the silent treatment. Secondly, sit down and listen without judgment. When you listen to someone, you're not automatically assuming what they're saying or waiting for your chance to jump in and defend yourself. You're hearing them out and then hopefully they will return that to you. It's good if both of you practice forgiveness. And by that I mean you have to learn to apologize and your partner has to learn to apologize. And the apology looks something like this. I'm sorry if I hurt you. I would do anything not to hurt you. Can you please forgive me? Both sides must get good at apologizing and forgiving in order for a relationship to feel nurtured, grow, and deepen. And lastly, I think making a plan. How are we going to negotiate this? How are we going to move forward? When you can come up with a plan together and you can work on it together, then it's much less important for one person to punish someone or to manipulate someone or to hurt someone. If you're not able to make a plan together, if you feel so defeated that the only way out for you is to use the silent treatment, then you don't belong in this relationship. And it's a good idea if you go to see a therapist about how you can stop this terrible habit. It is a habit. It's something we learn. It's something we've rationalized, but it's not okay. It's cruel and it's a form of emotional abuse when it continues on. I've worked with couples who have not talked to each other for 3 weeks. And both partners were suffering. That is totally unhealthy and just, you can't make a relationship feel loved and nurtured with that kind of behavior. I hope this helps you.